So here we are, round 2 shipping container conversions. My goal today is to have these suckers set on their pads so we can start filling up the storage container, and the gym container, the engine room, will be ready to receive electricity, and we can get that thing going and get popping. Because newsflash, we are out here tomorrow my time recording this, not tomorrow your time watching this. So whew, it's been fast and furious, man. It has been fast and furious, but awesome. Stick with me, you'll see some cool stuff. Full transparency, I have not been here at the ranch all week. Man, it's been a week. Separate video, but it's so nice to be back. Man, look at that. How about that? Man, I could wake up to that every day and be absolutely ecstatic. So, in a previous video, I told you about the mimosa tree. You know, it's an invasive species. Should we cut it down? Probably. But there are a few weeks every spring where this thing is so breathtaking. I'm gonna walk down and show you. My kid's home. We are soon going to be breathing life into the caboose with electric and water, but we're not quite there yet. It's coming. These things just take time and money. God, those are precious, precious commodities. But here we are, mimosa tree. Check this thing out. Is that not absolutely breathtaking and beautiful? Oh, and you can see we missed the early bloom because some of those flowers from the initial blooming are starting to wilt and die off. But wow, that thing is beautiful. Whew, as you'll see, the rain hasn't really stopped until today. Seeing this blue sky is just awesome, but wow, I don't know what we're going to do with this lake. Definitely need to drain that. I'm thinking probably shovel time. Oh, okay, we have a lake. That's not good. A lake against the pad for the heavy container. Problemo. Let's see. I'll figure this out. We'll make it happen. And this ground is so soft. Oh man. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Oof. Solution. I called my local McCoys in Weimar. They have a driver, the big flatbed, dropping a 16-foot, 12-inch culvert out here as soon as he is free, which should be, I think, in a couple of hours. So between now and then, I have got to drain Lake Scott. That's what we're gonna call it. So, you gotta have vision when you're working a project like this, right? You gotta be able to see that end product. You gotta see past the rancid lake, the possibly unlevel pads. You gotta see past the sweat. And so here I am. I'm thinking sliding glass doors are there. So we need some sort of pathway to get into it, but I don't want to eat up all of this, so I think it'll come off of there. So I think I'm gonna dig my culvert ditch out here a little ways, but not too far. And that way I can drain the yard to the culvert ditch. I can drain the pasture to the culvert ditch. And since I've got a 12-inch culvert, because that's all they had, they didn't have an 8 or a 10. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reshape all of the land here to go to that giant pond, which will be much more giant in the not too distant future. If we do get a little bit of a drought this summer and it dries up, that will be about a 2-acre stock tank. Yeah, that's another video. Okay, culvert digging. Step 1, grab your trusty tractor. Step 2, use your box blade. I am going to drop these teeth down to do as much of the digging with this box blade and teeth as I can. As you'll see, they stick down quite a bit lower than the rest of those teeth. And I'm just gonna dig with them, right? Clean up the hole with the shovel, drop the culvert in, cover it up with some dirt, little road base, little washed rock, and voila! We've got Lake Scott, no more. Tractor time. Yeah! Woo, Mr. Workmaster! Oh, yeah. You know, one time when it was heating up in Texas early summer, I was really stressed out about having to go sit on a tractor and work in the afternoon, but yeah, enough said. That looks like a good spot for a culvert. What do you think? I don't want to say ineffective, but I had my box blade teeth kind of on the back, and you know, when the front wheels go downhill, the back end goes up. So I didn't get a lot of digging, but I did tear through the gravel that already packed, so that's going to be helpful. I'll use the bucket, dig that out a little more, and then we'll finish her off with a shovel. So how long do you think it would take to dig that hole by hand? I mean, even with the mud being wet, you know, tractor still beats the heck out of digging by hand. Every day of the week. Factamundo. This is always the best part. And here we go. Looking good. You can see there is a considerable amount of water here. You can see the water line on the rocks over there. Well, we've drained, my guess is about 6 inches of water out of this little lake. Culvert pipe will go in the low point there, all the way across the road when it arrives. Now it's a waiting game. Oh, seems like we do that a lot lately. Hurry up and wait. All right, while we're killing time, I'm waiting for the grass to dry. We can do a couple of things. One, I could educate you on the interesting geologic facts of Railhead Ranch, or we could talk about the JLG 1732, which is something I'm going to be using to lift up to 16,755 pounds to 31 feet 8 inches in the air. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Man, who messed up and rented me one of these? Whew. That thing is a beast. Oh, look at these forks. Yeah. That, to me, says heavy duty. Wow. JLG 1732, which ultimately means about 17,000 pounds. And that's to max, I think to a maximum height of 31 feet 8 inches. Am I going to be doing that? No. I'm going to be moving a couple of connexes on the ground, so I shouldn't have any issues there. But look at this beast. Counterweights back here. Yeah. This is going to be fun. Ooh, look at that. Got a little sunroof. So that's the dilemma. That's how I solved the problem of especially moving that big shipping container that's converted to the gym. The trucker was telling me 18,000 pounds. I'm hoping he's embellishing a little bit because I've got, what, 16,755 pound capacity. I'm sure at the low height I could lift a lot more, but I don't plan on testing a rental machine today. We will be running this little guy. We're gonna have some fun with it. Interesting things you can do with a 17,000 pound telehandler if you happen to have one for a day. If you have a neighbor in a neighborhood who, you know, wants to explain that maybe your planter boxes and your rocks are damming up your yard and backing up water and you know, maybe you should check that out, you could drive over to their house, pick up their car, and put their car on top of their house. The typical automobile does not weigh 16,755 pounds. Yeah, put their car in there. Hey, this is, why am I even, that's terrible. Okay, scratch all of this. Bad idea. What do you think the odds are that there are no snakes underneath that? I'm gonna give it 1%. It's gonna be interesting. How many and what variety I think would be a better bet. Dose chains. That'll ride. Loosely secured. And let's get back at it. All right, folks, place your bets. Got the forks, water tank, it's getting moved. Well, I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? Then again, I had a water tank in front of me. Hopefully, there isn't anything hiding in this tall grass. Okay, that's gonna give us some room. Very, very nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a try. Except, I've got one problemo. That side goes over there. I want that door back here. Still waiting on my culvert pipe. But, you know, we've got the pad ready for the empty shipping container. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give the old JLG 1732 a test drive. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pedal down. Ooh. I think we're moving. Got fuel, def. Temperature's down, hydraulic fluid's up, four-wheel steering is on. That's cool. I do know there's a parking brake over here. I just turned that off. Let's see. I think that's up. Ooh, that's up. And just like normal. Ooh, what is that? That is fun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I don't need a telescope right now. That's up, that's down, that's in, up, down, yeah, okay. I got this. All right, let's have some fun. Oh, we're moving. We moving, yeah. Not very fast though. I'm gonna crush my truck over there. Please don't crush the truck. Oh man. I'm gonna try to give it a grab. Right there. If you're waiting for the added degree of difficulty, we found it. Can't fit in the holes. This little guy is just a little too narrow. So I'm gonna have to go underneath. That's odd. God, I hope it holds. Jiminy crickets. Golly. Oh man, and these are manual, by the way. There's a trick to moving those. I had to learn that the hard way. I will figure this out. I have figured out how to get the Connex in the air. Now I'm a little uncomfortable because I'd love to be in those little grooves that are made for this guy, but I'm not. Dilemma! Okay, so the back of the other container will be right here. I just don't think that's enough room. All right, so as I was saying, the doors are on the wrong side. I just can't. I was hoping we could load it that way, but I am 100% gonna have to turn that thing around and have those doors on the other side. I just don't have a ton of extra room. We're gonna have to figure this out. Now, hopefully, if I can set this down and grab it from the other side, I can theoretically put it right up there. But can I get the telehandler around it to grab it? Here, no. I might be clipping some fence. Yeah, it's a fence clipping kind of day. Well, got one thing achieved. Got the doors the way I want them, but I've got to put it over there now. So I've got to get that telehandler around here so I can grab it here, but I've got that electric fence in the way. I need to go turn it off before I touch it. Learned my lesson the hard way. You know, once you've been shocked once or twice, you know, it's always a moment of truth. Even though I know I turned it off, I am so nervous. Okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah, if you look at that jumping bull video from last year, about halfway through, I thought I turned it off. I turned the fence on and I grabbed the wire, and it rocked my world, man. After a mile of fence, it still rocked my world. Holy cow. Wires down, let's ride. I cannot wait to go inside. I still haven't seen the inside of the gym. It is going to be awesome. So I think we're pretty close here. I have the room I wanted for them to work on the electrical. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It's not quite parallel. I might true that up just a little bit. Whew, all right. So I have not yet been inside. Let's check this little guy out. Ooh, that new shipping container smell. Ooh, wow, it's deep. Hello! And in the blue corner, with tattoos and Wranglers, and extreme fatigue! Okay, that's cool. That's fun. Wow, okay. Lots and lots and lots of storage here. You know, once you're inside the container, you'd have no idea if it's level or not. Man, that is a lot of storage. Sweet. Okay. Man, it would suck to be shut in here. Okay. Now the big one. That big one's gonna be painful. It's very, very heavy. So I have to grab it from the back right here, maneuver onto this pad right here. Ain't no thing, right? I got this. Well, we're getting close, except that's a little muddy. Whew. I think what I need is that corner to come up just a little, which if I stay on my trajectory, I think it'll happen. Yep, then I'll just have to fix the rock under here that I trashed. Yeah. I think this is going to happen. So like I said, I have not yet been in the gym. Here you are. First look. I just went in and grabbed the keys. Got little porch lights, 4x6 plate glass windows. Whew. Air conditioning, heating. Definitely gonna need to improve my entry. But I think I'll do that right here. Wouldn't it be funny if these keys didn't match? Nope, there we go. Yeah, that door sucks. Jeez. Okay. Very cool. It will be much cooler when that AC is kicking. Man, it is hot in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this gets it done. This will get it done. See, we got our lights, it's all wired up, improved ceiling, plugs for the machines, and anything we may need in here. Awesome. 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 Whew. Killer view. Look at that. Whew. Wow. What a mess. Got a little muddy back here. Yep. Thank goodness for giant four-wheel drive mega tires. Oh, okay. So, vision, right? Everything's messy in the middle. Today's messy. But this will be a nice parking area. You know, the beautiful thing right here is you can't see a cattle trailer, 30-foot cattle trailer here, or a little flatbed. You know, I can put my dumpster back here for the ranch, and nobody will see it, right? You want that stuff out of sight, out of mind. It's not real pretty to look at. Oh, okay. Feel like I'm making some progress. What a day. Okay. These things are in place. I don't know what to do with that thing now. All right, let's go fix problems. Now we have got to get this culvert in the ground. Lake's still draining. Cool. I think 16 feet will cover it. Here we are. Voila. So I'm still doing everything out of order. And you thought I was gonna forget about the fence. Yep, still down. I'm gonna fix that before Miss Chiquita and Mr. Aggie decide they wanna come gallivanting in the yard. That wouldn't work. Okay, work on this. And then we will resume culvert operations. Okay, gotta fix these little guys. Now for the easy part. I'm just gonna add a little gravel to this culvert. Let it settle down, and then we'll drive over it. Lots and lots this weekend because we are moving tomorrow. Ooh, all right. Ooh, hold on, GoPro. For now, this will do. One culvert in the ground. It held the tractor, no problemo. So, now I just want to clean this up a little bit. Since we are moving and we got stuff, you know, we'll probably be back here quite a bit. This is going to be a parking area, but right now, clearly, I gotta fix this. Man, that is rough. Hoping I can smooth that out and not stick my tractor. Ooh. Okay. What are we doing on time? Long day. I got this. Hello, lady.
Hello, Daddy-o.
What you doing?
I am loading up the truck to bring the stuff we're not using to Connex.
Why are you using a truck?
Because our Ranger apparently has a flat tire.
My bad.
It'd make the process a lot easier, but hey, work with it, not against it.
Work with it, not against it.
Yes.
Hey, nice caboose.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's coming along.
You got a caboose in your yard. Redneck or awesome?
To be determined.
Both.
Hey, but nobody has one.
Correctamundo.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a process.
So, you missed it all the fun. I had a battery dead, but we were trying to move as quickly as possible. So, contractors are gonna take, what, 7 days longer than we anticipated?
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Improving the other house. So we didn't want to sit around and have all that going while we're there and packing and trying to move. So we're like, hey, we out. We moved this weekend.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Hence the bags under the eyes.
Bags under the eyes. Yeah, me too. And the pants that are like way too big.
Yes.
Like
dehydration.
Dehydration.
Oh, and let's not forget the mosquito bites, because yeah, the mosquitoes are out in full force.
Oh yeah. So this is the Connex conversion video. Why are we talking about the move? It's important because over yonder I have a U-Haul with a Peloton row and a Peloton tread. We have a 28-inch door on a gym and a tread that's about 33 inches, 36 inches at the top. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, we gotta take that thing apart again. She doesn't like that. Every time we take a tread apart and put it back together, it seems to work differently. I'm hoping I can make this happen without a hitch. Naturally, it would not be Railhead Ranch if we didn't have an added degree of difficulty. Remember our lake? Well, it's gone, but it's still really soft. But we do still have the 17,000-pound telehandler. Thank God.
Yeah, I got nothing.
She's got nothing. So, truck goes back tonight. Telehandler goes back tomorrow morning. I've got to take care of those two items. We have, I don't know how many appointments and things tomorrow. And then I also have to work, make a living, you know, like I got stuff to do. So, yeah, creative solution for getting the tread and the row over the lake. We're going to use the telehandler. That thing's supposed to telescope over 31 feet. We're going to find out. That Connex is 41 feet side to side. In theory, I could put the telehandler up on that left edge you see and extend all the way out to the door. That's through the gates and the fence that's coming down and all the garbage in the yard and the overgrown grass, which I hope to rectify soon, but I need time. I just need an hour. Like an hour would do it, but don't have it. So yes, giant telehandler. I've got to make a platform. 2x12s. I've got a bunch of old 2x12s over there. I'm going to cut those right now. I'll have you join me. We're going to make this happen, and we're going to get on with the afternoon. Okay, Sunday, 2:30. Stick with me. Hello, Mama Buzzard. I need 2x12s. They are in here. Every time I go through this door, a lot of you know what happens. God, these guys get me every time. Oh, they're over there hiding. They were right here this morning. Scaring the fire out of me. What's up, guys? For those of you who don't know, these are 8-week-old baby buzzards. If you've never seen a baby buzzard, it's something. And they are mean, even though they're babies. These are birds of prey, and they're gonna let you know. What's up, guys? Uh-oh, it's about to come at me. Okay, I'll leave you be. And that one's fake. I keep rubber snakes in here to keep mice and rats and things off the tractor because they eat the wiring and all that. And it does a really good job. So if you've never done that, it's a really cheap solution. But what's the likelihood that there will not be the real thing underneath that pile of boards? Oh well, let's find out. And I just realized I gotta pick all this up and haul it on something. So normally I would put that on the Ranger, but I decided to drive it over an old windmill tower, like stand, you know, leg that was cut like probably a decade ago. That was last night. That's why the lady was loading up my truck instead of the Ranger. So we are going to use the Workmaster. Yep. I think the tractor can haul 8 boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 boards. Let's do this. Hello, Workmaster, my old friend. Let's get out of here. Whew. So man, it has been crazy. I wish you could have joined us for the last couple of days, but it just wasn't in the cards. We were moving fast and furious. Now granted, those are the times when I think that makes for a good episode. But, whew, man, talk about stress levels high. And you know, one thing I promised you guys early on, raise that up a bit, is to be totally real. And man, it was very real and stressful the last couple of days. But we're now moved. You know, we're working through this whole, you know, sort of change in, not just change in space and change in location, but, you know, a change in style of living and a standard of living, right? So the other house we went to, it was 5,100 square feet, and now it's 1,500. And at the moment, because we don't have electricity yet in the caboose, in that house, it's Lady, myself, Chloe, 3 dogs, and 1 giant Maine Coon cat, who you may not have met yet. I don't know if you guys have met Beastly. She's an impressive specimen. Kind of scary though, you know, kind of scary. Okay, I'm gonna hook up those forks. I love my skid steer quick attach. It just makes everything so much easier. You know, all the attachments are the same, go from tractor to tractor. Matter of fact, I think that telehandler has some sort of skid steer quick attach sort of equipment on it. Or not, I don't know. So if I look right through there and I tilt that bucket down, you can see the top of those forks. I mean, the top of that little lip right there that goes up into the attachment. And so that's what I'm gonna try to hit. You gotta be dead center. And a lot of you old timers are probably laughing at me like, hey, we get this first try every time. Man, I've done this like, I've gotten it first try like maybe once, if I was being real. See, I think I'm too far over to the left. We on. See, 2 shots. And you come over like so, push your handles down. And oh no, that would be rain. We don't want any more rain, not right now. Oh, grateful for the rain, but not this week. Oh, just give me a little bit of a break. Definitely not a one-person job. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There we go. It's a nice big deck. So I think I'll be loading it off of this side. And I'm gonna have those pallet forks on that telehandler all the way out wide. So I'll reinforce it sort of in between them to kind of keep it from sliding. Man, I cannot wait to have our electric in there. That is just going to be awesome. This looks a little better, right? Oh, throw my tape measure. You know, I think those ruts were a couple of feet deep. I'm gonna get a few triaxle loads of material just to dump in here before I cover it with white rock and make this the parking area. Okay. So this dude, I think on the outside, is going to be right at like, okay, maybe 69 inches on the outside, that's what we'll say. And these things are 6 inches wide. So we need to be, okay, 69 to the outside, 6 inches wide. That's where we'll put our supports on the inside so it doesn't slide back and forth. We'll get this figured out. I did not do that on purpose. That's my old brand, not the Railhead Ranch brand, but back when we had a little place called Stark Lane Farms. It's pretty cool. So that broken S has kind of been a family thing. We see it everywhere. I stuck it on wood, all kinds of other things. Here we are, 69 inches. So we're gonna come, we're a little over 72. All right, I think the best thing to do is to come in 8 inches on either side to have enough room for the forks outside of the platform. Might as well build this thing upside down. And considering I'm working with all 2-inch thick material, I think I've got some screws that won't necessarily go all the way through. Okay. 8 inches in, I can do that. This guy is 51 inches deep. Check both sides. Sometimes these boards are a little warped. Nope, 51, both sides. All right, let's make some supports. 51 inches, that's way back here. Looks like I'm only gonna need one of these boards, I think. 51. And out of curiosity, do I have 102? I sure do. Sweet. One board, 2 supports. There's one. We're gonna cut one more. All right, one drill, one tape measure, a bunch of 3-inch miscellaneous wood drywall screws, whatever those are. They're a little thicker than a drywall screw. But we want this to be about 8 inches, 8.5 inches in. Okay. There we go, that's 8.5. It's 8.5. And I'm looking at this edge because it may not be perfect, right? Didn't take a ton of time to get this thing just so, right? Now, put lots of screws in. Let's get this telehandler fired up and see if my measure once, cut twice method of building that platform will fit on these forks. Whoo! Mr. Lifesaver. This is the most amazing machine. Golly. Be cool to have one of these just for miscellaneous, but man, I think they're very, very expensive. I wonder what the retail is. I'm gonna find the retail value. I'll flash it here. Okay, I know it's a little finicky. Put in the brake, turn, wait. Oh, we have liftoff. Oh.
Did you just whip that together?
I just whipped it together.
Nice. I'm impressed.
And the S was a complete accident, but it looks cool.
That's very professional.
Thank you. So the battery died, and you didn't get to see me driving over here at 1/2 mile an hour, but I am here. And now, if you've ever seen these types of forks, they are not automatic. These are manual. I'm gonna show you the super duper cheat code to fix this. Matter of fact, Lady's gonna do it.
No.
Yeah. Okay, step 1, go into your giant machine. Step 2, raise up, boom. Step 3, drop down. Oh, that's up. That would be down. Forks until you see them dangling, right? Once they dangle, right there. Okay, cool. Hey lady, will you move that one on your right all the way out? See, watch this. She's gonna move it all the way out, no problem. Man, you can fight with that. That damn thing weighs like, okay. That's good. You definitely want to get clear. And we're good. See? Voila. Yeah, those just individual pieces of steel are so heavy. Now, I haven't done this yet. It extends somehow. I think it's right there. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. I'm hoping it really does go out to 30-something feet.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see what we got. Thank you, lady. That was a cheat code. You got to make sure those forks dangle and right there.
Yuck. Yuck.
Yucky. All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, once those forks are hanging, they'll just slide up and down in this rod. It's really cool. So I'm hoping my measure once, cut twice mode method of building this thing actually works. But you know what? These might be good steps for the caboose.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so all we're gonna do, love, is we're gonna flip this. Bloop. Yep. Matter of fact, let's just put it on the end of here, and then we'll stand it up and I'll set it down. It's kind of heavy. Take it right there. That's perfect. And watch fingers.
Good deal. That should hold it all the time.
Yep, in theory. Okay, that worked. It works. My super platform.
Cross your fingers.
Okay, let's do a test run.
Should I jump on it?
Jump on. Now sit Indian style.
Yes.
No, come on. Hold on. We're gonna try it out. I'm gonna see if this thing will reach the door. You got to be able to walk in the door from the boom.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And we're gonna bring lady in. Zoop. Reverse. Parking brakes off. 4-wheel steering is on. One lady on the front. Okay, the whole point is to bypass this lake. And so I'm gonna try not to drive down in all that soft stuff. I want to get this boom right on the edge of the building. Where if I extend straight out, I can get to the door. Hold on, lady! Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at this. Parking brake on. Whew, that's a little soft right there. So do you think it's possible, lady? I think we could even move the platform out a little bit more and go directly across.
Yep.
Getting in the door. Yeah, it's like 26 or 28 inches. I measured this morning and it sucks.
Told you.
Yeah. She told me. I said, no, it's a sliding glass door. It'll open way up. Nope. But yeah, I think this is how we're gonna get it done. We're gonna push this out a little bit. I know I can get the row in there. I'm very confident I can grab the row.
Yeah.
Hop on, lady. I'll put you in the truck and we can get the row.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring my lady back in. I think it's this button. Yeah, right there. Nice and slow and steady. And we got our lady. Let's tilt it up just a hair. Okay, maybe come up just a hair. All right. You know, this was not intended to be a I Love Peloton video, but look at what we're doing to get a couple of Peloton machines in your studio.
I love good Peloton.
She loves
Without my Peloton.
She loves Peloton. That's her one thing. You know, just she it's not just a physical thing. It keeps you got to keep your mind right too,
yes.
right? So, you know, getting that cardio in every day just keeps everything where it needs to be. Look at that little guy. That is crazy. Little caterpillar, got a little horn on him. I've learned my lesson. You don't play with those. Some of them are poisonous. And I happen to be allergic to some of those guys, like the black hairy ones. She threw one on me and it stuck to me and my whole body swelled up. It was crazy. When we were back there and I had the camera off, I said, hey, if this thing starts falling, just get out of the way and let it go. And she said, no, I'm dying with my Pelotons. Jesus. Let's do it. All right, lady, what do you think? Ooh, how muddy is that? Okay, cool. I still think the tractor would have sunk like 3 feet down.
Yeah, let's not try it.
Yeah, still water standing over there.
Yeah.
Okay, Peloton in studio. Let's see if it fits. And the Chloe!
You did it!
Good morning, kiddo.
Good morning.
Okay, we now have to move. I say good morning. We've lost quite a bit of the day here. Falling off attachment could result in death or serious injury. Oh, he's dancing. That guy's he's gonna dance to his death.
He is.
Okay. All right. Back to the truck. So if you ever buy one of these and you find yourself moving or having to take it apart, don't be crazy intimidated. It's really not bad, I promise. When you buy your Peloton tread, you're going to get that little toolkit, and there are only 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 bolts you have to take out. All the electrical is like, you know, plug and play. It's not complex. Literally anybody can do this. Breakdown complete. We roll it. Dang, that's money. Look at that. Whew. Okay, I got this. I got this. And completion. And see, I'm barely even sweating. Not. Well guys, it's that time again. This is where we leave you. Thanks for sticking with us. I know this was a crazy long video. I had no idea how long the video would be when I shot the content. I cut it down from hours and hours and hours and hours, I think down to about 60 minutes. But when you're watching this, we will have been here for 3 weeks, living permanently at the ranch. I can't wait for you to see everything that you've missed. Like the bullogram, that is still like, we're still like mid-process on that. I have no idea how that's gonna turn out. But again, thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for supporting the channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.